What if you could make your dreams come true in record time? Imagine a life whereby everything you dream of and everything you think of could be made into reality as quickly as that. Whether it's landing your dream job, or finding the love of your life, or having a dream vacation, the secret to any power lies in the power of manifestation. And today in this video, we are going to be delving into the realms of how to make your dreams come true by manifesting any and everything that you can dream of or think of. Get ready to unlock the power of manifestation and to make every dream transform into reality. Well, enough of the theatrics. Welcome back to the Next Level Life Fast, where we take the next steps needed to go towards our financial freedom and success. Now today we're going to be looking at manifestation and how it is that we can do it easily, because today we are focusing more on making it happen fast, because a lot of persons have been thinking about things, wishing and dreaming of things, but it is taking long to come to reality. So today we are looking at the hacks of making it happen very fast. Now, step one is to get crystal clear about what it is that you desire or you dream of. And when I say crystal clear, my viewers, I mean that you must have it in full detail. It is not enough that you want to say you want a dream job or you want the dream partner. That is nowhere near specific enough. Because manifestation and them becoming a reality in a fast way is like a GPS. Now, if you have used the Google Maps or you have used Wave, you know that you need to put in a specific address or location for you to be properly directed and for you to get the desired outcome of you reaching where it is that you want to go. It's the same thing with the universe. It is the same way with Christianity and dealing with God, that if you need things to happen in your life, you need to be very specific about what it is that you want. In other words, I am saying that vague desires or vague dreams will not work for you, and that is why your dreams are taking so long to come true. Now, here's what you're going to do. You are going to get pen to paper and you're going to be writing down exactly and specifically what it is that you want. Now, let me tell you a story of what it is that I am talking about. And I am the perfect example of how manifestation has worked in my life. Now, in 2019, when I moved to the United States, I was living with family and I wanted my own accommodation, and I let my imagination go to work. And every day I would speak out to God and into the universe as to the type of dwelling that I wanted to occupy. So my statement was that I wanted a fixer-upper house with at least 3 bedrooms that was going for $1,200 per month. You heard the specifics? A fixer-upper house, that means I did not want a new development. I wanted at least 3 bedrooms because I know that I could have one as a guest room, and I wanted a specific rental amount of $1,200. Do you know that this is the 4th year that I am living in a 3-bedroom house with a study where I'm recording from that is actually a fixer-upper? That means it was not in pristine condition. So because it was not in pristine condition, the landlord was discounting the rent, and guess how much the rent was for? You guessed it, $1,200 US. Who could have imagined that just by uttering a statement every day that it would have become reality? But I believed in it and I knew it was going to happen because I am so faith-based, and I believe it and I could sense it and I could actually imagine living in the premises that it actually came true. So if it came true for me, it can come true for you, because there's nothing more special about me than what is about you. So therefore it can also work for you. So use me as an example. Now, why does it work fast? The universe or God needs specific things to work with. They need to know what it is exactly that you want, that they can focus all attention in on it. And because you are very specific in terms of what you want, the subconscious mind as well goes to work into making this a reality, and whatever action that needs to be taken to put it out there and the universe bending to your desire, it is going to materialize and it is going to happen. Believe me, it is going to. Now, step 2, and I touched on it a bit earlier, is to believe and feel like you already have what you are visualizing. That means just as how you wrote down or you uttered exactly what it is that you wanted in life, you are going to close your eyes and you are going to imagine that you are actually existing in that reality. Now, when we wake up in the mornings, what it is that you do? Do you roll over and automatically reach for your phone to start scrolling through social media? Or do you turn on the television and you start watching the latest news or gossip? If that is the case, then it needs to stop immediately. The first thing that you do in the morning is that you should visualize what you want to happen in your life. Therefore, let your senses go to work. The smell, the sight. Start seeing yourself in the position. If it is a new car, start imagining entering the motor vehicle, smelling the new leather, playing around with the gadget and setting it to your favorite channel. Then you will be adjusting the ear control. You will be adjusting the sound volume. Then you're going to imagine yourself driving to your most favorite place to be. So adjust your speed control as well, and you want to wind down the window or you want to have the windows up while you imagine listening to your favorite music or to your favorite podcast. And when your senses start to go to work, it doesn't take more than 5 to say 15 minutes of your morning exercise that you're going to be going through this routine that you will now be making this a reality for the future. And the more often that you do it, that's how you make it happen faster as well. Now, of course, I'm going to be bringing it to a biblical base, and I'm going to be reading for you Mark chapter 11, verse 24, that shows you that yes, this is something that is actually factual and can become a reality. Now, this Bible verse states, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask in prayer, believe." Do you hear that word? Believe that you have received it and it will be yours. So if it is written in the book of life and if it has a biblical foundation, even to make yourself more comfortable that it has that foundation and substance, then it should be easier for you to believe again and have it done in your life and have it manifested in your life. So we have gone through the first 2 steps, and you must realize how doable they are if you commit to it. The first one was to just get crystal clear with what it is that you want to be manifested in your life. And the second one is to believe and actually feel. Let your skin and your senses actually feel that this is actually happening in your reality right now. And these are the first 2 steps that are going to make things manifest in your life very, very fast. The third and final easy step, but powerful step, is to start to take aligned action towards what it is you want to see manifested in your life. Because at the end of the day, manifestation really requires action. But fear not, because 95 to 99% of all our actions, research shows that it is guided by our subconscious activities. And not by our conscious thoughts, but rather what is lying beneath the surface of consciousness, but actually your subconscious mind. And that is why in those early morning hours when you're just waking up, it is important what you feed your mind. And not only then, but throughout the rest of the day, what it is that you're feeding your mind will actually guide your actions throughout the day. Because believe it or not, a lot of the things that we do are, take for example, brushing your teeth, driving to work, or driving home from work. It requires not as much conscious thought, but it is actually guided by the subconscious thought. Because of repetitive action and thoughts that you have done, it actually is guiding your actions, so it is without even thought that you are doing these things. Another story. Ever since 2017, I changed the trajectory of my life just by changing what I input in my mind. I started to become much more self-aware, more emotionally intelligent, and just started to watch what it is that I fed my mind. Since 2017, it has been revolutionary, the success that I have had in my life, and it can also be yours, because guess what? All my actions have been guided by what I intentionally coded into my subconscious. Therefore, just like clockwork, all my actions are guided by a subconscious thought fed by positive information. And it can be the same thing for you. Let's bring it back biblical again. In James chapter 2, verse 26, it is written, As the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works or faith without deeds is also dead. It makes no sense you have faith. It makes no sense you have the hope. It makes no sense you have the thought of manifestations without doing the deeds or taking the actions required. Because if you just sit back and think that it is just going to materialize, it's not going to happen. But you have done most of the work with step 1 and step 2. You're going to be finding that your actions are going to be made easier because you have actually believed that what you visualized from step 1 is actually going to be a reality. So therefore, your actions will be easier. So don't start worrying and fretting right now to say, how am I going to know what actions to take? And will I be taking the right action or the right steps? No. It's going to be guided by that 95 to 99 action process from the subconscious, because from step 1 and step 2, you have fed the right thing into your mind. So just like that, you will start to see things happen in your life much faster than you ever imagined. Because bear in mind, manifesting anything you desire in your life isn't just about thinking about it. It is about taking the required steps that will actually make it come to a reality much faster, because that's the trick. And that's why I gave you these 3 steps. Every single time that you align your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions in accordance with what your goals are, then you will be taking the right steps towards making them a reality. Now, as usual, my viewers and my friends, if you have found this information to be valuable in any way, then subscribe to the channel. Why? Because it's going to hold yourself accountable as we produce more content and information, that you can be reminded that you are on a path for success, and it will hold you accountable to put into action every information that is released in this content. Please feel free as well to share this information. Do not be selfish, with anyone else you think might benefit from these ideas, these easy but powerful steps in terms of how to make anything manifested in your life much faster. The next step is to watch the videos that are being suggested on the end screen so that you can be caught up with the other content that we have released in terms of making your life much more successful as we reach our desired goals. Now, thank you for watching. I enjoyed spending this time with you. See you in the next video.